So it's finished Arsenal 4, Portsmouth 1 in the FA Cup third round. Of course, Arsenal in the end convincingly go through, comfortable scoreline 4-1. We get the job done in the end, and we are now through to round 4 away at Portsmouth today. First things first, I apologise about the watch along going completely wrong. My Wi-Fi crashed again. And it wasn't having it, man. So hopefully we're all good now. I've managed to reset it all. So if you're wondering what happened, yeah, the Wi-Fi just crashed down completely. But we're back here, guys. It's all well and good, guys. Thanks everyone who did watch that for the little bit of it. We obviously had to end it like half time, but we're here, man. We're here. Managed to obviously watch the whole second half anyway. But 4-1 to Arsenal. We're through to round 4 after a very, very difficult start, people. You know, let's not kid ourselves. Very, very difficult start. Portsmouth, they came out firing, didn't they? You know, and credit to them, man, because at times today they gave us a really good game, and they played some good football at times, and obviously they got off to that really good start. We were half asleep, literally in like the opening 5 minutes, and they get that early goal straight away. So obviously the lineup, we made 10 changes from our draw against Liverpool in the Premier League. The only player making the team was Gabriel. He was the only one who actually made the team. So yeah, we made 10 changes from that Premier League game. Completely rotated our team there. But yeah, we got off to an awful start, and I was thinking, nah, let's not please be on an end of a cup upset, guys. That's like not what we can't, let's just not do it, please, Arsenal. But obviously, great goal for them, to be fair. Their captain Bishop opened the scoring for them. 1-0 up inside the first 3 minutes. I'm thinking, oh no, let's not, please, man, let's not do this, man. But yeah, 1-0 to Portsmouth, and then we responded really quickly, though. We responded really quickly from a set piece and an own goal, people. Yes, own goal again, ole, from an own goal. Got us the equalizer, and then responded very quickly from there. And then in the end, another set piece. Martinelli stepped up, got us the second goal, and then when that second goal went in, you kind of thought that, yeah, we're gonna always go and end up winning this game now. Martinelli, from great header from him, to be fair, getting us his first goal. We'll talk about it in a minute, because he did it in the end, get the hat trick. So credit to him today. But yeah, then obviously after that, before going into halftime, we had the penalty where Noni Madueke won. Madueke did I thought he had a good game today, Noni Madueke, once again, but he did very well to win the penalty. But stepped up, misses a penalty. Disappointing for him, because I think he had a good game today, Noni. He had a good game today, and all was missing from him today was a goal, people. That was all that was missing from him, really. But yeah, so he missed that, and then going in at halftime, 2-1 up. I was just thinking, let's just get the third goal just to be sure, man. Pompey came out in the second half, still at 2-1, fired up for it. But we did kill it off from Gabriel Martinelli once again. Great play. This time this third goal wasn't from a set piece. It was an open play goal. I think it was Gabby Jesus who found him, and Martinelli made the run, got him the brace, and then after that, we obviously 3-1. You're thinking, yeah, the game's done and dusted. Pompey was still trying to do their thing. They had a few set pieces, and they're still going for the game, to be fair to them. But in the end, Martinelli bagging himself the hat trick as well from, yes, you've guessed it, another set piece. So yeah, came off Martinelli, went in, and 4-1 to Arsenal. Maybe we could have had a few more here and there, but overall, guys, away at Fratton Park, the atmosphere is rocking. At Fratton Park today, and credit to Portsmouth, because at times they made it frustrating for Arsenal. But it's a good scoreline. It's 4-1. Big up Martinelli for getting the hat trick as well. Obviously, we saw some rotated players in there. I said we made 10 changes today. I thought the likes of, obviously, Ben White had to come off because he had the yellow card, and he was getting a bit caught out towards the end. But yeah, then I thought first off he had a really good game. I thought Marino actually had a really good game, to be fair to him, in the midfield. I thought he was one of our best players today. Bit disappointing with Eze and Ethan, though, today in the midfield. I don't think they were really I mean, Ethan grew into the game as it went on, but it's still a bit disappointing with him, if I'm being real with it. But I'm not going to blame him. No, I'm not, because he's barely played, has he, guys? Um, Noni, I thought, had a really good game. I think the only thing with Noni that was missing, yeah, was the goal today. Yeah, Noni, for me, every time he got the ball, he looked lively, man. They couldn't handle him every time he got the ball. You know, they had to keep fouling him every single time. You know, he's always a threat, but the only thing was missing with Noni was obviously his goal today. But yeah, obviously Martinelli bagging that hat trick as well. Credit to him. You know, we know in the Premier League he's had a really off season. He completely fallen off a cliff in the Premier League. These other competitions, he seemed to step up. Like Champions League, he scored 5 goals. Carabao Cup against Palace, he was superb. Today in the FA Cup, he's gone and bagged a hat trick. It's like, what is it with Martinelli? Why can't you do this in the Premier League, Gabriel Martinelli? It's crazy. So, yeah, I mean, look, I went 3-0 before the game. I know quite a lot of us went, you know, with these big scoreline predictions, but we turned it around after a very, very slow start. You know, Pompey getting that goal, fair play to them, but we turned it around, 4-1 win, and we move on to round 4. You know, as I said, this is competition that we need to win. You know, we need to win it this season. The manager's not made it past the 4th round since he last won the competition. We have to win it. It's as simple as that. You know, we still won it the most times out of any other team in English football. So I want to keep it that way, people. And this is a start, hopefully, to going all the way and winning it. So, yeah, you know, we made 10 changes. We got a 4-1 win. Obviously, the subs who came on, we got Kai Havertz. He played a great ball, I think, for our not obviously for the 4th goal, but the build up for the 4th goal. He played a fantastic through ball into, I think it might have been Jesus, or no, sorry, not Jesus. It was probably, it might have been Eze or Martinelli to win the corner, I'm pretty sure, if I can remember. But Havertz obviously did return back from his injury, so he got many time off the bench as well. And we saw also Mali Salmon as well. Salmon came off the bench, the young 16-year-old defender. He came on and looked pretty solid as well. So fair play to him. He'll be very happy with that as well. But yeah, people, overall, 4-1 win. Can't really complain, can we? If we're being real with it, people, there's not a lot to complain about. I do think a few players who played today didn't take the opportunity enough. If I'm being real with it, I think obviously rotating their team is a big opportunity with some of these players, and I don't think they took it, if I'm being real with it. You know, as I said, I'm looking at players like a bit disappointed with Ethan. As I said, he grew into the game a lot more. Eze as well, not at his best, was he, whatsoever today, Eze? I mean, he had that shot towards the end where the keeper saved it, but apart from that, yeah, disappointing performance from him. I think Jesus as well at times. Look, I know he's involved for what goal was it? The 3rd goal, but a bit disappointing at times as well. I thought, as I said, Marino had a good game. Skelly at times, again, not at his best, for being real with it. Norgard, I thought, was quite solid. Obviously, Gabriel was always going to be solid, wasn't he? Obviously, Ben White there as well. I thought first half had a really good half. Second half, he obviously got that yellow card, and that's when he got subbed off as well. So, yeah, man. 4-1 win. With obviously the draws on Monday after the Liverpool game, and we'll find out who we will face in the 4th round. But job done today, and yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts about that as well. Let's big up everyone in the building. Andrew's in the chat. He says, "Can we finish it?" Yes, we can. Josh's Wi-Fi. Are you sure about that? I know, man. I know. Literally, we had a nightmare, and so far, I don't want to jinx anything, people, but so far, so good with this Wi-Fi at the moment. But it started like when we started the stream at 1 o'clock. You know, we always go an hour live before every single watch long, yeah. And so we started it, and then the Wi-Fi went down halfway through, so I had to restart it again. We got to half time, and then it went down at half time, and then I froze. I came back, but then the stream already ended again because restream. I said like it kicks you off basically if you don't go on there for a long period of time. So it is what it is, man. But hopefully we're good. Hopefully we're good for now, people. But next game we're gonna be doing is I'm at the Chelsea game on Wednesday. Forest. yeah, hopefully for Forest it'll be a lot better, people. Fingers crossed. Cooper, big up Cooper, man. Smash a like and subscribe. Bless up to you, Cooper, my friends. Let me know, guys, who's your man of the match today? I mean, it's probably Martinelli, isn't it? Because he's got a hat trick. But let me know your standout players today as well, guys. You know, who do you think stood out today for you guys? Let me know all your thoughts about the performance as well. Wookie's in the building again. Big up Wookie, my friends. Give us Wigan at home in the next round. You want Wigan, yeah? You want Wigan? Be interested to see who we do get in the fourth round. Because can we actually make it past it since the last time we actually won the competition in 5 years? Let's wait and see, people. So as I said, the draw will be on the Monday. So let's see what happens, people. 10, the Joker's in the chat. I heard Joker, man. Yeah, I'm doing that one, man. Today, 6:30 will be live with that one, guys. The Super Cup, the Super Copa de España. Michael's in the building. Big up to Michael. Everyone praying for Macclesfield in the next round. Let's hope they get a big club like Arsenal. Fair play to them as well. Fair play to Macclesfield, knocking out the holders. You know, Palace, massive win for them. That's a beauty of the FA Cup. And for a good 8 minutes today, I thought we'll be on the end of that one against Pompey when they got that first goal. But we turned it around and we got the job done in the end, to be fair. Yeah, I'm planning to do it, but let's just let's just be careful for a minute, people, yeah? Because the Wi-Fi may have other ideas. But yeah, Macclesfield versus Arsenal in round 4. Nah, you joker, mate, you joker. Absolute joker. How many times were the commentators going to bring up the Martinelli incident? What? They're still talking about it from the Liverpool game. I mean, come on. I'm sorry, people. People still not got over this. I'm sorry. Like, this guy came out, he flipping apologized. He said he's spoken to Conor Bradley about it, yeah? And that's that, really. Why can't people just put it, just leave it now? You know what I mean? Everyone keeps going on about it still. Yeah, it was poor for Martinelli. We all know this, but it's over now. Yeah. He's came out. That's all he can do. He's came out and he's apologized. What more do they want? Big up Dylan, by the way, mate. Appreciate the donation, bro. Arsenal humble Chelsea. You tell him again, bro. You tell him again. Yeah. You got the Chelsea manager sitting there saying, oh, Wednesday's a more smaller game. All right, mate. Then let's see what happens when we humble you at Stamford Bridge. Then that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. So big up to Dylan, bro. Appreciate the donation, man. Big up to you, my guy. Really appreciate you, bro. Fourth round is Valentine's Day. If it's a Saturday as well, there we go. Man said a love along. You joker, man. 10 and 10 is a joker. I'm telling you, he is an absolute joker. We ain't getting Macclesfield, and if we do, then bring it on, mate. Fair play to them, but come on. Andrew says, I know Noni wasn't particularly bad, but he lost the ball quite a few times. He definitely was more aggressive than Saka at going players. Yeah, but I thought they kept trying to foul him every single time. I thought he's moving really well on the ball. And the only thing missing for him was, I think, the goal today, really. And it's a real shame about that penalty, because that's what he deserved. I mean, if he scores that, I think it's overall a fantastic performance. But I thought he looked really lively today, Noni Madueke, and he has been looking really lively. Let's be real with it. And I'm still starting the guy on Wednesday, people. I'll be real with it. I'm still starting this guy on Wednesday against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge at the end of the day, right? Top performance from him today. Yeah, it's crazy. Big up Fate in the building, man. It's crazy, bro. Ethan was okay. Eze was anonymous. Yeah, it's quite concerning, people, because obviously he's been out for 5 games. Not started any Premier League game in 5, has he? Started today, and I don't think he took the opportunity. He was anonymous. We barely noticed him at times. Ethan, I thought, was all right as the game went on, especially in the second half. But we'll see if he'll even play again, Ethan. Maybe the next FA Cup game, 4th round. Does anyone know the dates for the FA Cup? I know Wookie just said it's Valentine's Day if we play on that one, but is it over different weeks, or is it all on the same week? I'm actually right for MLS in his current form. He will get grilled by the look lookalike fraud Neto. Wait, you what? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, like, look, for me, MLS again today, concerning at times, man. Really concerning at times. It's not the first game now this season where he looks a bit lost today. Um, if I'm being real with it, a few times just looked quite vulnerable at left back. So that's something that we need to look into. I think we all know that he's a midfielder though, bro. And I said this yesterday, but the fact that cheers guys, it's 13th to 16th for February. Cheers for that, guys. The fact that he's obviously not played a lot this season, and people may say, "Oh, using it as an excuse," but you got to look into because let's not forget last season at left back, he was doing his thing, man. This season, Calles came in, he's made at left back his own position. You know, he's gonna be rusty. Lewis Skelly, he's again lost out in that position. But on the flip side of that, it's like now you've lost out, you have to work your way back into the team. You know, you have to prove that you can take your opportunity, and I don't think he has been doing that really. Martinelli's like Anthony Gordon. You could say that, bro, because Anthony Gordon scores what loads of goals in the Champions League for you lot, but when it comes to Premier League, he does nothing. Same as Martinelli, really. I don't know if it's because the Premier League is the whole team set up differently with the whole low block, and you can't break down low blocks really well. But you know, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League, yeah, this guy seems to be flipping balling out, completely different player. As Plasma says, big up Plasma, bro. He says Martinelli playing like Henry everywhere, but the Premier League is crazy, right? It's crazy. I mean, keep doing it in the Champions League, and we hopefully go really far in that and all the way to and win the whole thing. But it's like Premier League would be nice as well, bro, if you can do it in the Premier League as well, because he's a completely different player in the Premier League, man. Let me think of a comparison. I was gonna say, Martinelli in the Champions League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, all the other competitions is, as you said, Henry, mate. Martinelli in the Premier League is Gervinho. Josh, bro, send. Yeah, Brian, I'm gonna set it up in a minute, man. Soon as I wrap this up, we'll set it up and we'll be back with. We'll be back for the El Clasico tonight, guys. That should be a good one. Yeah. If you want to join, bro, and if you want to multicast it, I'm using Restream, but if you want to join, let me know 10, and I'll send you the link on WhatsApp. Why do they keep bringing it up, man? I mean, seriously, Jesus Christ, it's a joke, mate. It really is. Both our teams beat them. Oh my god, it's crazy. Yeah, let me know if you're free, bro, and I'll send you a link, man. I'll send you a link. Michael says, I said it last time I was on this stream. MLS is an absolute liability. Always getting carded, and he's not good enough to play in the first team. Do you not think he had good games last season, though, Michael? Like when he stepped in a few Champions League. I get it at times he's very rash, because I actually remember last season as well. I think was it PSV we played in the last 16 where we won 7-1. And he got subbed off early, didn't he? Because he had that yellow card and he was just diving into every single tackle. He's very like rash and very reckless at times, yeah. And obviously then he got that yellow card, he got subbed off early. Now he's obviously positioned to Cala. But I thought we had good games last season. I still think his position should be a midfielder. Personally, bro. But I do get what you're saying. In the last couple of games, he's looked really vulnerable there, to be fair. Set up on my channel, bro. Send me. Yeah, we'll do, man. We'll do. Should be a good game. Eze has got to get involved in more. Eze has got to get involved in general. Sorry, let me start that again, man. Eze has got to get more involved in general. There we go. When we have the ball, he tries to make stuff happen, but he can't be getting like 30 to 40 touches all game as a midfielder. I agree, bro. I agree. Look, when he gets the ball, we know he'll make stuff happen every single time. But today, again, as you said, wasn't really involved enough for me. I mean, he had that. All I remember him doing is having that shot really 10 minutes ago where he hit it. Maybe should have scored, but hit it. You know, the keeper makes a good save there. You know, it's like, again, another player that I think didn't take his opportunities today. We know he's been missing 5 games. This is your opportunity now. to step up, and he didn't today. You know, like, just call it as it is, people. We all love the signing. We was all buzzing with the signing. We all know how good Eze is as a player. He proved it at Palace, right? We was all excited when he came in, but he's not lived up to the expectations, I don't think, yet. You know, it's still taken a while for him to adapt to this team. You know, he's had good games. Tottenham, obviously that hat trick. I think was it Munich when he came on. A few other games here and there. Palace, West Ham as well. He's had good games, but I'm just talking in the recent sort of form. And today, I'm not saying that he's bad, but he just wasn't involved enough, really. Monday's the 6th. Oh, okay, there we go. Thanks for that, man. So tomorrow's a draw, guys. We'll be doing that one then. We'll be live doing that one tomorrow. So see what we do face. I want Newcastle to smash 10. Plasma says Lewis Skelly again looks suspect at left back, just another defender, and let him flourish in the midfield. Yeah. Maybe that stream happened. I watched them before. Martinelli, Noni, and Marino are the standout players. I agree. Mika Marino had a good game, to be fair. He had a really good game. Standouts for me, Martinelli, Marino, Norgard, Noni would be up there, but he has to get his shots off quicker because he took up good positions. Yeah, that's the thing again with Noni at times, man. He needs, like, he could be a flipping top winner, like a really good top class winner, yeah, if he had better decision making, if he had better end products in the final third as well. Because at times, you know, he does really well to get in these good positions, but you're right, he makes wrong decisions at times. He looked really lively today, as he has been playing. He's been playing really well, I think, but he needs, and this is the way, like, this guy will get more goals, obviously, as well. If he gets his shots off quicker, makes better early decisions as well, because he can be a really good player, man. Like, he just needs to work that part of the game, though. Everyone that's like Martinelli pushing him off the pitch calls Bradley's season ending. I know it's crazy, bro. It's the whole. That's going to be the whole narrative, isn't it? People ain't got over it. It's like, move on. Seriously, it's poor from what he did, though. Yeah, there's no denying that. Like, but it's gone now. It's over. He's came out and he's apologized. He thought he was time wasting, like every single player does in the Premier League now. You know, like this is a common theme in football. Liverpool managers only sort of even came out and said that as well. So it's like, get over it, people. Get over it. I kind of want this attacking trio to start on Wednesday. Yeah, Jesus, Martinelli, Noni on Wednesday. Potentially, yeah. I think we may have to bring in a few more players, though. Maybe in the back line, or Zubi in the midfield for the game against Chelsea, because it's still a semi-final, isn't it? So I feel like we may have to go a bit more stronger against Chelsea. Big up Static in the chat, my friends. Great to see you as always, bro. 13th to 16th of February, that is the games there. Thank you for that, guys. Unless they want to play Spurs. Yeah, hold that, Spurs. The scum and knocked out. Really happy with Havertz cameo. Yeah, you know what? He came on and he looked pretty decent. Hold up play isn't quite there, but the technique wise, he's top, and he's had some good link up play of our attackers. Yeah, as I said, he made that really good ball. He made that really good ball, didn't he? Into, I think it might have been Jesus. No, I keep saying Jesus. He was subbed off for him. I think it might have been Martinelli. I was thinking, yeah, man, decent. So we need to see more of him, though. Off the bench, maybe. I don't know if Arteta will be go far enough to even start him against Chelsea, or maybe that's a bit too soon. Big up Eros the boss, man. Big up Eros the boss. What a legend, bro. Big up to you every single time, Eros. Eze needs to get back in form. 100% he does, bro. Yeah, bring it on, man. Bring it on. I'm excited. Carabao Cup semi-final, Stamford Bridge. Bring it on, mate. Bring it on. Against a new manager as well. You know, they won 5-1 yesterday against Charlton. But listen, semi-final, we better be up for it. I'm sure we will be up for it as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks, bro. Big up Mark as well in the building. Froze up. Nah, not my Wi-Fi again. This is YouTube now. I'm noticed when you actually watch people, yeah. If sometimes it freezes, like that's what YouTube does though. I don't know why that happens, bro. It's not me for once, people. It's not me for once. With MLS, it's concerning that last season, I don't think he's got dribble past once. Now it seems like anyone can beat him one-on-one. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Last season, people were saying, Lewis, they're done with Lewis Skelly and all this. It's like, but last season, this guy was absolutely superb. Many games last season, he had to step up when Calla got injured. And he played very, very well. But now it's like it's definitely concerning because he's gone below that standard, hasn't he? McDonald's Wi-Fi. Please last McDonald's Wi-Fi. We got to watch something to do after today, man. Marley played well because he was playing like a striker where he should be. I agree, Mark. I agree. I made a whole video on this at the start of the season. I was like, we need to play Martinelli as the striker. I don't think Arteta is going to do it, obviously, but when he plays more direct, when he plays more central, I think it suits him more. I think it suits him more, man. And his competitions as well, how open they can be compared to the Premier League with all low block stuff, I think suits him as well. Score prediction for United versus Brighton. I think you guys will do them 3-2. I think it'll be goals though, a lot of goals, but I feel like you'll scrape it. You'll scrape it 3-2, man. But yeah, going back to this as well, like because if you think about it, Martinelli people say, oh, but on that basis, then how comes Martinelli didn't play well in the 22-20? How comes Martinelli scored 15 goals or whatever it was in 2022-23 season? The point is in that season, yeah. Tell me one team who played the low block against us in that first season when we was in the title race. Nobody played the low block against us apart from Newcastle, who sussed it out in the 0-0 game. No one was playing low block against us in 2022-23. Nobody expected Arsenal to be in no title race, yeah, because we came off the back of finishing 5th and bottling top 4. I don't remember any, apart from the second half of the season where Newcastle they came in, yeah, and like that 0-0 game, and that all changed after that. They was the first team to do it, really. That's why Martinelli was thriving, I feel like. This season, and for the past couple of years now, teams, there's a way you can get a result against Arsenal, and we all know it, right? And they tend to be our kryptonites at times, is breaking down these low block teams. So I think that's one of the reasons there, really. But I do agree with you, bro. When he first signed for Arsenal, he played under Emery, right? He played him as a striker for quite a lot of games. In the Europa League campaign against Standard Liège, where we won 4-0, he played up front. Yeah. In the Carabao Cup game against Liverpool, the 5-5 crazy game, he played up front, right? Quite a lot of games, he's playing as a striker. And he was scoring goals as well. He had one of his best numbers, apart from the 22-23 season. When he first signed for Arsenal, he played as a striker. So that is probably his position. But we've never seen Arteta actually start the guy there. Apart from last season at Anfield, where there's a small little moment in the game where Trossard and him switched around for the second half, and he scored, and he looked a lot better there. Oh yeah, what, bro? What? Man said he's gonna wear a Barca shirt and a Real Madrid scarf, bro. You might as well get a half and half scarf at this point. Big up to Rory, man. Really encouraged what I saw with Ethan today. One of the few in the team that can receive the ball on a half turn. I think we've seen better games than him though, personally, bro. But I thought as the game went on, second half, he looked a lot better. I think the first half, again, it took him a while to get in the game, but every time he did get the ball, to be fair, he looked lively every single time. And then we saw that a lot in the second half, I thought. But bro, we'll see what happens if he actually gets any more game time after this, or whether he'll play in the round 4. He'll probably play, depending on who we get, obviously. But I think he'll play in the round 4 in February. Yeah, it is February, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll see what happens, man. Honestly, fair play, mate. Didn't expect you to spend the whole second. Nah, bro. Nah. This OF talk's got to stop people, man. I've been exposed. I keep getting exposed, man. I keep getting exposed. Nah, it's ridiculous, man. I'm sorry. F the internet, man. Look my stupid Wi-Fi. Look what you made people say now. Now people like trying to expose me. It's crazy. Big up Plasma, man. Let's not act MLS hasn't been treated like crap this season as well. And this is what I'm saying as well. Like, I agree with people. I don't think his natural position is left back, right? But I'm sorry, he's had a drop off from last season. You know, let's not forget how good he was for us last season, though. Like, yeah, he's dropped off, but is that because number one, he's lost his place to Calafiori? Number two, you know, we're throwing him into these games. He's going to be a bit rusty, people. He's quite clearly not up to scratch, is he? But on the flip side of that, it's like you have to fight for your place back again. This is like at the club. This is now Cala's back. If I'm Skelly, I need to have that flipping. I need to be fired up to get that position back. He needs to make a statement in that position saying, hold on a minute, I may have lost out, but now give Arteta something to think about going forward in terms of like as well as he did last season. Now you lost your place up. Now you lost your place to Cala. You gotta be fired up to make an impact every single game. He's not done that. The thing with Lewis Skelly, he's good going forward and doesn't do much defensive work. That's why you should play midfield then. But when he gets pressed by a good winner, he looks like an academy player. I thought even a few times a day, bro, he got a bit caught out at left back. But we all know Arteta. I just don't think the guy will ever play him as a left back. Sorry, as a midfielder, to be fair. Yeah, I agree, Ross. I agree. Well, we'll see in the Carabao Cup final then if you make it there. You joker, mate. Big up to Doctor, bro. man said Queen Carly. Oh, I love it, man. Queen Kylie. Oh, big up, man. Big up. That's funny, man. That's funny. Martinelli's actual position in striker, yeah, that's Martinelli's actual position as a striker. Arteta needs to sort it out. He does, but he'll never play him there. But I do agree, Ross. Yeah, what I'm lost. What am this season though, mate? Yeah, just watch us get the usual terrible draw next. Probably City, Liverpool, or Newcastle. Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, I know we've had people can say that in the past. I know we had Man City in round 4 a few years ago. We had Liverpool in round 3. We had Man United in round 3. But those games, the Man United game, that was no excuse at all. You know, 10 men as well they had, and we lost to them. That was inexcusable. The Liverpool game as well, that first half, we had about 8 chances, and then we lost that 1-2-0. The Man City game, when we lost 1-0 to them, they were there for the taking that game as well, you know. We didn't go for it enough. So even if we do get like a bigger side, if we want to win the FA Cup, man, we may have to face these big sides, man, and we just have to get on with it. But I do hear you, man. It's like we don't want these teams early on, but it wouldn't surprise me if we do get a big team, but we have to be switched on for it, man. Yeah, bro, man's been living under a rock. Of course he wants to. Nah, I'm not, bro. This guy wants to subscribe as well. This guy wants to subscribe to it, bro. There's only one thing you can subscribe to, 10, and that's a flipping YouTube channel, mate. Yeah, nothing else. All right, nothing else. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Big up everyone, man. We'll be back at 6:30, 2.5 hours time for the El Clasico Supercopa de España final. So that'll be 6:30 today, people. I mean, you can't really miss an El Clasico, can you? So we'll be live for that one. Appreciate everyone who tuned in today. Obviously, our next game is Chelsea on Wednesday. I'll be there, so there won't be any. I'll do a reaction maybe at the stadium. But apart from that, then it'll be Forest, and then it will be obviously the Inter away after that. After Forest, I think it's Inter away. So there we have it, guys. Arsenal through to the next round. Big at everyone. If I don't see you later on, have a good rest your weekends, people. And as always, come on, you Gunners. We get the win. We move to round 4.